We looked at Jeremiah chapter 1, a super relevant passage um, where God gives this amazing prophetic template of how he calls and appoints and forms and has intentions and desires and dreams and destiny for each individual on the planet. And catch this, before they're even born. And so we see in Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 4 through 10, before you were born, Jeremiah, I knew you. Before you were even formed in your mother's womb, I had a plan and a purpose for you. I love this idea that even before a baby is conceived in the womb of its mother, that there's a God who knows them. If you tie that with Psalm 139, there's this incredible promise that God knits us together in our mother's womb, and he knows all of the days of our life before one of them even comes to be. He knows the thoughts before we think them, words before we say them. And so it's this idea that not only does God know us, not only does God love us, he's got plans and purposes for every person on the planet. But catch this, I kept coming back to this all morning. This is before even one day is lived. This is even pre-womb. For every person on the planet, God has these incredible plans and purposes. And so this means every person, including little babies forming in their mother's womb right now, and every person that will ever live, has intrinsic value and worth. Then we talked about how he has this plan. Jeremiah, not only is he known, but he's been set apart for a purpose within God's unfolding plan. And then not only is he set apart, that he's appointed. So in other words, not only does God have plans for us, that he has resources, he has power and authority, all that we would need to live out our purpose and destiny. And then really the theme throughout is, before God calls us to a purpose, he calls us to himself. So being set apart is twofold: set apart for him, for relationship, and then in relationship, now we are signing up to a lifelong journey of empowered partnership. That was what we looked at today in Jeremiah chapter 1. And again, I can't underscore this enough. These kingdom principles apply before we're even formed in the womb. This is how good God is. His thoughts toward us outnumber the grains of sand on the shore.